of the NBC Sports Group.
Tonight, the Giants-Dodgers rivalry comes north to San Francisco. Tim Lincecum is on the hill, and the two-time Cy Young winner is one of the biggest keys for the Giants in their quest to reach the postseason. For the Dodgers, Josh Beckett gets his first taste of the rivalry. Beckett is just one of many new faces for LA, as the Dodgers have rebuilt their team with some blockbuster trades. No matter what big names the Dodgers have, the Giants are still the team to beat in the NL West. September baseball just doesn't get any better than this. It's one of the greatest rivalries in all of sports. Next.
Fans filing into AT&T Park as we get ready for a big series. Game one of this three-game series, Giants and Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. I'm Dwayne Kuiper. Alongside me is Mike Krukow. Well, it is a big series. Look, the number one team's playing the number two team in the West. And, Mike, Lincecum on the hill, what's the one thing he has to do?
Well, he's got to get started early in the strike zone. Alfonso Marquez, the plate umpire tonight, he's the kind of guy, if you throw strikes, you get strikes. If you don't throw strikes, you won't get strikes. So bottom line is you have to establish that early, and that'll be a key in tonight's ballgame.
All right. It's the Giants and the Dodgers, and it's an absolute fabulous rivalry. And it's going to be Tim Lincecum against Josh Beckett. The rivalry heating up tonight here at AT&T Park. We'll be back.
Big rivalry happening at AT&T Park as the Los Angeles Dodgers are in town for three. But before the game begins, on behalf of the San Francisco Giants and Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area, we would like to say that our thoughts are with the family, friends, and colleagues of the Bay Area CHP officer Kenyon Youngstrom, who was shot and killed in the line of duty earlier this week. Now leading us into a moment of silence, we'd like to give it to the Giants PA address announcer, Rennell Brooks-Moon.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your caps. On Tuesday morning, CHP officer Kenyon Youngstrom was shot and killed in the line of duty on Interstate 680 near Alamo during a routine traffic stop. And so at this time, we ask that you please observe a moment of silence in his honor. Thank you, everyone, and please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem. Performing the Star-Spangled Banner, please welcome daughters of retired SFFD Station 35H3 firefighter paramedic Russ Zimmerman, Jada and Sage Zimmerman.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perils
Ball on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by AT&T, the nation's largest 4G network. AT&T, rethink possible. By Toyota, check out the great deals at your local Toyota dealer today. By Xfinity, home of the most live sports. And by Mountain Mike's Pizza. Eat at Mountain Mike's Pizza. You're worth it.
The October Quest, Dodgers, Giants here at AT&T Park as we get ready for Game 1. Game time weather is brought to you by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. The admission-free boardwalk is open this weekend. 61 degrees here at the Yard. That's about right. Winds at 10 miles per hour. Humidity at 74%, and like always, a bit breezy. Let's take a look at the Dodger lineup. It'll go like this. It'll be Ellis, Victorino, and then Adrian Gonzalez. See what he's hitting in a Dodger uniform. Kemp will be the cleanup hitter. Then Ramirez, Ethier sixth. Adam Kennedy, because he's got a little success against Lincecum, he's in the lineup. Followed by A.J. Ellis and then Josh Beckett.
On the hill tonight for San Francisco will be Tim Lincecum, making his 29th start, 8-14 on the year with a 5.21 ERA. He's knocked about a 1.5 off his ERA since the All-Star break. 162 strikeouts, 157 innings. That's good stuff. He's done it against 71 walks. Lincecum against these Dodgers is 7-5 lifetime with a 2.80 ERA. And with Lincecum, it's a fastball that'll go low 90s with a curveball, slider, and a changeup. Well, it's split finger grip. He calls it his change. Hey, Belt, go Yard. Brandon Belt playing in left field. And he is not afraid.
Nope. Good athlete. Can't be afraid in September. So here's Mark Ellis. He will lead things off. See Lincecum lifetime against the Dodgers, 17 starts. So here we go at AT&T Park. First pitch. We get started at 7:17. Ellis hitting at 268, 5 home runs, 28 RBIs. And it's important for Lincecum, and we say it all the time, especially to get started off by throwing strikes.
Well, it's imperative with the guy who's behind the plate tonight, Alfonso Marquez. You have to throw strikes early.
So he takes a little off and he just pumps it right down the middle of the plate, and it's 2-1.
Ellis is a patient hitter, very much like Marco Scudero. He's not in any hurry. He's going to take a couple pitches.
2-2.
That is a good split right there. That is late, it is quick, and that's exactly what Dave Righetti wanted to see from Lincecum early on in this game.
Well, this is a good one.
I mean, it's quick and it just bottoms right out.
Got him, and that's how this game gets started.
Let's take a look at the defense for San Francisco. Starting in the outfield from left to right. It'll be Belt, Pagan, and Pence. Crawford, Sandoval, left side of the infield. Scudero opposing the right side. Hector Sanchez will be in the squad.
Here's Victorino at 259. 10 home runs, 50 driven in. And he takes the first pitch down low.
And with Alfonso Marquez, if you prove to him you could throw strikes early, he'll start looking for him, and that's significant. If it goes the other way, he won't look for him.
1 ball and 1 strike. Victorino has had 36 lifetime at bats against Lincecum. That's not counting postseason. He's 9 for 36 with a double and a home run.
Well, the home run he hit off Lincecum was Lincecum's very first start in the big leagues here.
Here he pops this one back and out of play.
Let's take a look at the motion of Tim Lincecum. It's our X-Mo brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. Really, a long stride for a guy that's not that tall. His stride is to that of a guy 6'5". A lot of extension and really a very deceptive movement and motion, but you just don't see it at all from the left side or the right side. He gets on you quick.
Just a bit high to Victorino. It's 2-2. Like the Giants, the Dodgers have lost a couple of games in a row. 3-2. With Adrian Gonzalez on deck. And the walk.
Just a bit outside with the fastball. So now you got a base stealer. Victorino, 32 stolen bags. Definitely a threat to go. Now whether he will go or not, because Gonzalez is a left-handed hitter and he likes to have that side of the field opened up with a man with the first baseman holding a runner on, we'll see.
So here's Adrian Gonzalez and a first pitch strike. Gonzalez with the Dodgers hitting .260, a home run, 10 RBIs, but his bulk of work came in a Red Sox uniform. In a Red Sox uniform, Gonzalez was hitting right at 300. He had 15 home runs, 86 RBIs. And it's been a while, or at least a full year, since the Giants have seen Adrian Gonzalez. Fouls this one back. Historically, he's done just average against Lincecum. He's 8 for 39, but Lincecum has struck him out 16 times.
Yeah, he's got credentials. 4-time All-Star, 3-time Gold Glove winner, Silver Slugger Award winner. And he is third most in Major League Baseball since 2009 in RBIs.
Victorino goes, and Gonzalez bounces this one slowly to Scudero. And Gonzalez is retired. Down to second goes Victorino. And that'll bring to the plate Matt Kemp. So here's Kemp. Kemp on the Dodger homestand went 3 for 25.
So a bit of a scuffle for Kemp, but coming into the game, if you're Lincecum, you got to pitch him like he's the hottest man on the planet. A lot of respect. He's got pop.
Inside corner.
Marquez, Hallion, Onora, and Fairchild. That's the crew. Tom Hallion at first base, the crew chief.
So 0-1 to Kemp. Kemp fouls it back, and it's now 0-2.
See what he's done in 100 games against the Giants. He has put up consistent numbers. Ramirez on deck.
Hit out to center field. Pagan. Side retired. Beckett coming out. Giants coming up. 0-0. Bruce Bochy writes it out. It goes like this. It'll be Pagan, Scudero, and then Pablo Sandoval. See his last 19 games against the Dodgers. Very good. Posey the cleanup hitter, then Pence Belt. Hector Sanchez hitting 7th. Crawford 8th. Lincecum 9th.
On the hill tonight for the Dodgers will be Josh Beckett, a 6'5", 225-pounder out of Spring, Texas. In his 11th year at the big league level. And when you're hitting off of Beckett, you see the numbers in 24 starts between the Dodgers and the Red Sox. 6-12 with a 5.03 ERA. He's got a fastball that'll go 90-ish. He's got some sink on the fastball. You can cut the fastball. You got a curveball. It's a good 12-6 split or 12-6 break on that curveball and a good changeup. He'll throw anything anytime. But a lot of what you're going to see is that sinker cutter combination. Let's take a look at the Dodger defense. Starting in their outfield from left to right will be Victorino, Kemp, Ethier, Gold Gloves across the board, Ramirez and Kennedy on the left side of the infield, Ellis and Gonzalez on the right side, and A.J. Ellis will be in the squad putting down the signs.
So here's Pagan. First pitch is wide to Pagan, hitting .284, 8 home runs, 52 driven in. 0 for 4 lifetime against Beckett. Down low.
Sinker. Trying to get zeroed in. Beckett lifetime against the Giants 4-3. ERA just over 3.
3-0.
Marco Scudero getting ready.
There's a strike on the inside corner. It's 3-1. And at third is Kennedy. Rolls this one to the second baseman, Ellis. So Beckett with a nice comeback after falling behind 3-0. And that'll bring up Scudero.
If you're hitting out the left side, you're going to see a lot of those sinkers that run away from you. You can't try and pull that pitch. You got to think the opposite way. Try and pull it, you roll it right over. Hey, Brian Wilson.
A Willie sighting. There are no seats, by the way, in the dugout. They're gone.
Well, there's 2 rows of guys.
Scudero takes a strike, hitting .288. 6 home runs, 54 driven in. 4 for 11 against Beckett with a triple. Here's the double rows. This is popped up and playable, I think. 2 outs. And here's Sandoval. Now we start running into some Giants that have never faced Beckett before, including Sandoval. Sandoval hitting at .287. He's got 8 home runs, 50 driven in.
Playing it pretty straight away, especially in the outfield.
Bounces this one right back to Beckett, and Beckett will have a 9-pitch 1-2-3 first inning. Second inning coming up.
area is brought to you by Heffernan Insurance Brokers. Insurance and financial services for you and your business. Visit hefins.com.
No score as Lincecum throws to Hanley Ramirez. And a first pitch swing and a miss. No balls in 1 strike. 256 average on the year for Ramirez. Production-wise, he's got good numbers. 24 home runs, 85 driven in. Bounces this one to Sandoval at third. A big hop to Posey. 1 out. Want to be guaranteed tickets to possible postseason games at AT&T Park? Check on deck now for the 2013 season ticket plan. You need a $500 non-refundable deposit. Call 415-972-2298. Here's Ethier.
He has been red hot. See the numbers the last 2 weeks. Hitting .418 with 5 big flies.
He's got 3 doubles and 2 lifetime home runs off of Lincecum in 40 at-bats. And a little bit down low, 2-0. 17 home runs, 80 RBIs on the season for Ethier. Belt way off the line in left field. Everybody else straight away. And Ethier takes a belt high strike to make it 2 balls and 1 strike.
So get it in slider. Great pitch to go to. When we're sitting in a 2-0 count, 1-0 count, not many of them are going to look breaking ball, especially early in the game with nobody on. Get a cheap strike by flopping that breaking ball over.
Ethier drives this one out to Belt, and Belt's going to put it away. All right, let's check in with Amy G. Amy?
All right, gentlemen, a quick injury update. Xavier Nady does indeed have a mild left hamstring strain. He had an MRI yesterday that confirmed that. Bruce Bochy saying the longest they hope he would be out would be 7 to 10 days, but Xavier Nady has had this injury before and said it does not feel as bad and is hoping to be ready sooner. And Brian Wilson is in the dugout tonight. I spent a while with Giants head athletic trainer David Greshner to get an update on Brian Wilson, who says that the rehab is going absolutely great. He's met every mark that they've hoped that he would. And, gentlemen, he should start playing catch as soon as mid-October.
Wow.
Dwayne?
All right. Thanks, Amy.
Well, it's great to have him back in the clubhouse around the troops.
Kennedy takes high. He's hitting .259, a home run, 15 RBIs. He's in tonight. He's, because of his numbers against Lincecum, 8 for 21. And that's wide. So it's 3-0.
He's had 4 lifetime walks against him, too. So in 25 at-bats, he's been on base 12 times. A.J. Ellis, the catcher for the Dodgers, on deck. Get it in slider. That's a pitch that's become a pretty good pitch for him to be able to do what he just did. Slider for a lot of guys, it's easier to control that pitch than the fastball.
And the high fastball and the second walk issued by Lincecum. This one with 2 outs. And the hitter is A.J. Ellis. Ellis having a good season for these Dodgers. 11 home runs, 42 RBIs, and all of that coming at the bottom of the order. Not always 8th, but always towards the bottom. 0 for 8 lifetime against Lincecum with 4 strikeouts. And a belt tie strike, and it's 0-1. Lincecum right at the top of the strike zone for a number of pitches already in this game. The next pitch will be 30.
It's pretty standard to see him have a high pitch total the first couple of innings until he gets zeroed in. Nice split there. Quick 0-2.
Giants thought maybe there was something going on as they throw a pitch out. It's 1-2. Kennedy at first with 2 outs. Kennedy goes. Swinging a bouncing ball right past Scudero. Moving to third is Kennedy. So with the runner moving, Ellis picks up the first hit of the game for either team, and Beckett will hit with runners at first and third.
See the movement from Scudero going to cover the bag. No way you can go that hard to your right and have to backtrack on a ball hit that hard behind you. So first and third situation here with 2 outs. And an opportunity for Josh Beckett, who has not had a lot of at-bats here in the last few years.
I think you mentioned it, Mike. The last time Beckett faced the Giants was 2005. Bounces this one to Posey. Posey will put on the brakes, and that'll end the inning. Buster Posey will lead things off for the Giants here at AT&T Park after 1.5, 0-0.
Is brought to you by Eric's Deli Cafe. Only when the salty and sweet are perfectly balanced is harmony achieved. Sandwiches and more with character.
Well, a reminder to check out the 49ers postgame live. That's right, the official postgame show of the Niners this Sunday, immediately following the Niners-Packers game. You'll see it right here in Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area, hosted by Dave Feldman and Dwight Clark. Mindy Bach at CSNBayArea.com. Insider Matt Myelka will be in the locker room for interviews and insights. Complete 49ers coverage every night on Sportsnet Central and CSNBayArea.com.
Posey, Pence, and Belt to face Josh Beckett. Bottom of the second inning, 0-0. First pitch strike to Giants first baseman tonight, Buster Posey. Haven't seen many of those, but there's a big breaking ball from Beckett. Posey on the homestand is 3 for 14 with a couple of RBIs. Look out.
Breaking ball squirted out of his hand. No intention there. Saw the numbers for Posey. He hits with a higher average at first base, but he hits with more power as a catcher.
On the ground to short for Hanley Ramirez. Posey's retired.
We'll see a lot of ground balls from Beckett when he establishes that sink and he can locate down around the knees. Not going to see anything straight between that sink on the fastball, the cut on the fastball. Got a lot of different looks. He can pitch. Been around this game for 11 years. Been as good as he has been throughout his career. He knows how to get people out when he doesn't have his best stuff. Let's put it that way.
Here's Pence. Pence hitting at .261, 19 home runs, 84 RBIs.
You see the career numbers: 130 wins against 93 losses, 3.93 ERA. Still, he's when you think about what he's done in his career, he's still a young pitcher. He's 32 years old.
All right, a little creativeness here. Hit over the Pence.
Gamer Bros. Gamer Bros are here.
2-1 pitch to Pence. Pence hits a high fly ball into center field. As the ball starts to carry a bit on Kemp. Pence is retired. And that'll bring up left fielder Brandon Belt. Came to the park today at right around 4 o'clock, and they were doing drills with Belt on balls carrying off the wall in left field. So all of a sudden he was getting a belly full of what left fielders are going to be up to.
Crash course.
Shoots this one, and Beckett catches it, and that'll end the inning. Top of the order, Mark Ellis to lead things off.
is brought to you by the California Golden Bears. The Bears are back in Berkeley this fall, and tickets are on sale now at calbears.com.
Well, the showdown with the Dodgers this weekend at AT&T Park. The games on Friday and Saturday, those games are sold out. But there are some tickets available for the Sunday. Remember, it's a different time. It's a 5 o'clock start. So go to SF Giants right now for tickets. Giants and Dodgers this Sunday at 5. So here's Ellis. Ellis opened up the game with a strikeout as he takes a pitch inside, 1-0. That's Zito against Kershaw on Sunday. Flops one in for a strike to even the count.
He's got a nice go-to pitch, and that's that slider when he absolutely has to come back to that strike zone. Right now, the fastball a little bit elusive to the field.
Throws it again.
If you got one that you can count on, that you can make it work.
Ellis fouls this one out of play. A bit of an emergency swing. Base hit.
You cannot pitch him up. Time now for our Geico quote of the game, and Brian Johnson, what he remembers the most after hitting his walk-off home run against the Dodgers 15 years ago. He said the 52,188 fans were so loud I couldn't hear a thing. It was so loud that it was like my body was trying to protect me from the sound. As soon as I hit the bag, everything was muffled. It was the weirdest thing. And that is our Geico quote of the game.
Here's Victorino. Victorino drew a walk in the first inning. Ellis has got 5 steals. Sandoval is in at third. And it's 2-0. So Lincecum out of the stretch here falls behind 2 balls and no strikes.
This becomes a big pitch. I mean, the one thing the Dodgers want to do is set the table with the Rabbits. And if Mark Ellis and Shane Victorino have a good series, they're going to be tough to beat.
Three and 0.
Got Gonzalez, Kemp, Ramirez, Ethier backing it up.
Not close.
And that was an easy take. And that's exactly what you wanted to avoid. And now Hector Sanchez is going to go out and have a word with Lincecum.
Now this was the home run that Mike was talking about.
He hits one high to left field and deep. Hollingsworth is back at the wall.
It was one of those days, Mike, where you had to hit a line drive. You could not hit a fly ball.
It was an amazing day. That whole, it was just a 2-game series, but it was just a lot of emotion in that ballpark. And that is what came over from Candlestick, the old foghorn.
Here's Gonzalez, who bounced out to Scudero in the first inning. And Lincecum now has thrown 5 straight pitches out of the strike zone.
If you could pitch from behind, you do it by being able to command all of your pitches and not giving into a fastball and fastball counts. But right now, Lincecum can't say he can count on any pitch outside that slider. And you simply cannot rely on the fastball right now at all.
And at some point, Mike, they're going to look for the slider.
Well, this is the second time through. They will definitely have a plan.
Out of play. So he got that fastball where he wanted it. It's 1-2.
He was late with that one.
Ellis at second, Victorino at first. And again, Gonzalez shoots this one out of play.
I don't think he's sitting on a fastball. And the big boys will guess in 2 strike counts.
So you think he's fighting that fastball off because he's sitting on something else?
I do.
Hit on the ground, could be a pair. Scudero kicks it, throws to first, got him. So they get 1 out. Both runners advance. I can only think that this ball came up on him a little bit.
Let's watch it. And he does. As sure-handed as he has been, ball comes up, hits him low in the heel, and now it's scramble time to try and get it out. Gonzalez does not have great speed, and that was the opportunity for Scudero, and he just does get Gonzalez at first, so they do get the out. And with an open first base now, they can nibble at Matt Kemp. They can go after him anywhere they want. They don't really have to challenge him.
Kemp hit a fly ball to center field in the first inning. No balls and 1 strike.
Good split. Giants are not playing the infield in. Lincecum coming right at him with strikeout stuff. They give him the line in left field. They bunch the gap in left center. They bunch the gap in right center as well. Pretty standard placing for the right fielder at this ballpark.
Oh, 2.
And he got away with a hanger right there. You do not want to make a steady diet of throwing breaking balls in this area.
Ooh.
Mercy me. You're throwing breaking balls 0-1, 0-2 to these guys. You got to say to yourself, if I'm going to miss, I'm going to miss below the strike zone. I'm not going to miss up with any specialty pitch.
Get on the ground to Sandoval. Sandoval juggles it. They'll get the out at first. Coming in to score is Ellis. And it's 1-0 Dodgers.
Well, they had Ellis by about 20 feet. If Pablo Sandoval could have gotten a grip on that ground ball. So the Dodgers gets a run. They really should not have gotten it. See the bobble there. So they take the only out they can get.
So here's Ramirez with Victorino at second base. Hit out into right center field. Pence, side retired. A run on 1 hit, 1 left. 1-0 LA.
DVD in theaters September 14th.
It's a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers as we head to the home half of the third inning. Giants have not had a base runner in this game, which means Beckett will be facing the 7th place hitter, Hector Sanchez. And Sanchez looks at a strike. Crawford and then Lincecum.
And the way Beckett's throwing right now, you can't get greedy. You got to take what he's going to give you. And right now, he's going to give you a sinker. If you're hitting from the left side, think left field. Don't try and pull him.
And that's what Sanchez does, and he fouls it out of play down the left field line. It's 1-2.
Beckett has not been in the stretch yet.
And he gets Sanchez on a high fastball. First strikeout for Beckett.
All right, time for Subway Eat Fresh. Ask Crooked Kite. Visit csnberry.com and ask us a question. We're going to answer one a game. This comes from Linda from Danville. Back in the day as players, do you guys have a favorite Giants and Dodgers moment?
Here's Crawford hitting .248, 4 home runs, 41 driven in. And he takes the strike. It's no balls and 1 strike.
I'm thinking.
Lincecum to follow. And that's a bit wide. My first year with the Giants, the second to the last weekend, the Giants swept the Dodgers in LA in a 3-game series to get them with 1 out and 1 week to go. And it was the first pennant race that I'd ever been in. And I thought that was pretty cool. Giants got eliminated 5 days later.
I think 1985, Jim Davenport was a manager, and it was opening day. I was pitching the game. It was in Los Angeles, and he really wanted to beat the Dodgers bad.
Into left field, a flare, and it's going to fall.
Go the opposite way. I mean, that's going to be the key here. Nice oppo at bat. And in that game in Dodger Stadium, pitched first 7 innings, and you know, your first start out of spring training, you're kind of on a pitch count. They don't want you to go too deep. And at the end of the 7th inning, he says, "You got 1 more in you, don't you?" Davenport, he was a nail biter, and he was pacing up and down the dugout floor. And after the 7th inning, he asked me if I said, "Yeah, I think I got another one in me." So I went out there in the 8th inning. It was a 1-2-3. It was a 3-pitch inning.
Lincecum will be asked to bunt here, and he takes it high.
So I got back to the bench after the 8th inning. He goes, "Well, that doesn't count. You got 1 more in you, don't you? You got 1 more in you." And you bet, Debbie, I'm in. So we go out there and pitch the 9th inning, and we win the ball game. I think it was 4-2 or 4-3. And he hopped up out of that dugout and ran out to the mound, and he shook hands with me. His fingernails were bleeding. He wanted that game bad, and he was chewing on them hard. He shook my hand, and it stayed in the grip for a while. He looked me right in the eye. He didn't say anything, but I knew that game meant a lot to him. I'll never forget that one. That's a good moment. Dabby, one of our favorites.
Pagan is on deck. In at third is Kennedy. It's not unusual if that third baseman is right on top of the hitter, and it's an obvious bunting situation that from time to time Bruce Bochy will let that pitcher swing and see if he can knock it past the third baseman. A.J. Ellis to Mark Ellis. And let's check in with Amy G.
All right, Dwayne. Well, the fans are at home watching tonight's game, but they're coming this weekend and they need some Giants gear. We've got it for them. Check out csnbayarea.com to shop our Giants web store. You're going to find unique items like t-shirts, jerseys, and hats that you can't find anywhere else. The coolest part, if you spend $75 or more, it's free shipping. So get on there and check it out, csnbayarea.com. It is your home for authentic Giants gear all season long. Dwayne?
All right, thanks, Amy. Here's Pagan. Pagan on a 3-1 count bounced out to the second baseman Ellis in the bottom of the first inning. So Crawford at second. First at bat the Giants will have with a runner in scoring position. First pitch low, 1 ball and no strikes.
One thing too about Beckett, I mean, he'll rock a pretty steady pace when there's nobody on base, but once he gets in the stretch, things will slow down. Talk about consistency. Look at the batting average. Season 283, home 280, road 288, lefties, righties. Runners, that's pretty good consistency. He's had a very solid season here.
Beckett a long look to second. And a base hit to right field. Here comes Crawford. This game is tied.
I tell you, I always go back and you look at games that it always seems to come down to the 2-out knock with a runner in scoring position. And who wins those battles usually wins the game in the series. Bochy was hoping that the offense could get this crowd into the game early, and this may have just done it. 2-out knock, clean single, easy score. Tie ball game.
Now you got a base stealer at first with 2 outs. Get the crowd into it. You got to do it. Pagan with 23 steals. So the bunt by Lincecum has everything to do with the Giants scoring here in the third. Scudero looked like he's taking and waiting for Pagan, and he takes a strike. Scudero does a good job of giving those base stealers a chance. Low. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Guy who works as slow as Beckett does it when he's in his stretch, he's really counting on hitters getting antsy and helping him out, going out of the strike zone, chasing his pitches. It is absolutely 100% by design.
Pagan goes. Swinging a line drive into left center field, a base hit. Pagan's on the move, and they're going to wave him in. Now they put on the brakes.
Now Flannery had the go sign, and Pagan sort of stopped on his own as he was coming into third. And Flannery will come down that third base line a lot. It gives him a little extra look, a little more time to make a decision. And if he sees a number, I mean, he looks out left field and he's not seeing a square chest, but you can see Pagan had already put the brakes on and dropped anchor.
So here's Sandoval. Sandoval bounced back to Beckett in the first inning. Down low. 1 ball and no strikes. Three singles here in the third. It started off with a Brandon Crawford base hit to left field. And a line drive right at Ramirez, and that'll end the inning. Giants are on the board. Happened on October 3rd, 1951. Not the first time I've seen it. Our AT&T U-verse replay. Pretty good one, though.
Yeah, that's a good memory right there.
Here's Ethier, who lined out to Belt in the second inning. First pitch, a ball, 1 ball and no strikes.
Lincecum wanted it. Ethier with a choke.
Hits this one on the ground, and it's foul.
Whew. Nice play, Buster Posey. They had him played on the line, expecting Ethier to do exactly what he did. That's pull the ball. Take a look and see just how foul it was. That was fair ball.
Yep.
All it has to do is go over the bag. Doesn't matter where it lands. First base umpire Tom Hallion, the crew chief, making the call.
If Posey would have been way off the line and that ball isn't caught, I bet you Ethier argues.
Oh yeah, I 100% agree. Looks like it went right over the corner there, and that's the view that Ethier had coming down the line.
Center field, straight away to Pagan.
All right, as Ethier heads back to the Dodger dugout, what do you say we ask our trivia question? It's brought to you by AT&T. Name the 2 managers to win 1,000+ games in the National League West since divisional play started in 1969. That's a lot of games.
Here's Kennedy, who drew a walk in the second. A 1-1 ball game. Both teams scoring in the third as Kennedy takes low.
Well, the Giants have orange and black magic.
Okay.
Authentic fans.
Lincecum has a hard time throwing strikes to Adam Kennedy.
Yeah, you know what? You can't explain it, but it happens. And you can sit there and roll along and not have any walks with anybody else in the lineup. But one guy gets up there, you can't explain it.
So what does he go to?
Well, he's going to the go-to slider. Anything to get you back in the strike zone. But that's been a good pitch for him tonight. It's a two-seam grip right there.
Two and two.
Backs it up.
Got him.
Perfect fastball inside corner. Breaks down both elbows and ties him up in a knot. Watch the elbows bend. Second strikeout for Lincecum. And he buried that location. Turns his numbers on you. Now here comes the stride. You still don't see a ball. And now you notice a difference where you couldn't see it early in the year. When that front foot goes down, the hand is in a high position. While early in the year it was head drag, but those mechanical problems are all a whole lot better now. Except for that last pitch.
Ellis singled in the second. He comes back with a strike to even the count. Beckett would hit if Ellis reaches here in the fourth. And that floats inside. It's 3 balls and 1 strike.
Well, you really love to get this guy out so you can start the next inning off with a pitcher. Definitely is extra incentive.
And he didn't give it to him.
Set up in the outside corner. This thing kind of goes back across the inside corner. If they had set up on that side, they may have gotten it. But it would have been a pitcher's strike.
A walk every inning so far for Lincecum. Beckett bounced out to Posey in the second inning. Oh for 5 since coming over from the Red Sox. Josh Beckett at the plate.
Well, this becomes a big pitch. You don't want to get into a 3-1 count with Beckett.
No.
He's not a good hitting pitcher.
Goes the slider. It's 2 and 2.
It's got him out of a lot of jams tonight. You can see him shake his head. I mean, he's fighting that release point with the fastball. Just can't rely on it.
And Beckett out swinging to end the inning. Buster Posey's going to lead things off.
Francisco Giants and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of San Francisco Baseball Associates, LP.
A 1-1 ball game here at AT&T Park.
All right, let's ask and answer our trivia question brought to you by AT&T. Name the two managers to win 1,000-plus games in the National League West since divisional play. 1969, our answer. Well, Tommy Lasorda and Bruce Bochy did. There's Boch.
A little touch of gray.
And he's earned it. If he'd have had daughters, he'd have had a whole lot more gray hair.
That's true. Good point.
Boch and his wife Kim have two boys, one of which, Brett, is in the Giants organization, had a very strong year at Double-A. He was their closer.
Here's Buster Posey, bounced out in the second. Pitch breaking ball. Pence and then Belt. Beckett backs up the curveball with the curveball. And now he's got Buster Posey in a spot where he sees three pitches.
You know, two breaking balls and a backdoor sinker. You talk about carving up a strike zone on a guy. It's a rough at bat when you don't get off a swing. And you see the movement come back in late. They took advantage with it. Setting up that fastball target just off the plate away, and Alfonso Marquez, the plate umpire, stayed with it.
Here's Hunter Pence. Fly ball to center field in the second.
But you see what I mean about it. Alfonso Marquez, if you throw strikes, he'll start looking for him.
Curveball hit off the end of the bat out to Victorino. 2 outs.
And likewise, if you don't throw strikes and you labor a little bit, then your strike zone it gets smaller.
Here's Belt. Belt line one back to Beckett.
Well, those are the instructions. Go yard.
First pitch down low. Like, you can kind of do that whenever you want, you know?
Go yard?
Yeah. The instructions are there. Belt with 5 this year. He hit his 5th on Tuesday night. There's the appeal. No swing. 2-0. Two balls and 1 strike.
Sink that runs away from lefties into righties. Cutter that runs into lefties away from righties. You don't get anything straight for Beckett.
Right now trying to get on for Hector Sanchez with 2 outs here in the 4th inning.
And Beckett wanted that one.
Wrap to Ellis and a 1-2-3 4th inning for the Dodgers. Top of the order coming up. 7. Daniel Ortmeyer. You remember Daniel Ortmeyer. Last day walk-off. Solo. Big fly off Jonathan Broxton in the bottom of the 9th to lead the Giants to a 5-4 win. And it ended an 11-game home losing streak to their rival. It's a 1-1 ball game. Is Mark Ellis to lead things off.
Vinny Choke with the pie face.
Yeah. Ellis has struck out and he's singled, and here he takes a pitch high, 1-0.
One thing our producer Jeff Kuiper, your brother, really likes is the pie face, the traditional pie face.
If Jeff were commissioner, that would be outlawed.
It would be a big fine. It's a big pitch right here.
Slider.
Through a split.
A walking inning can get you in trouble.
Especially when you're walking the leadoff guy. Right now, you just have to throw strikes, challenge him.
Check in with Amy G.
All right, Dwayne, most folks at home are well aware, if they've been watching the news, that 20-year-old Brett Olson, a student at Cal Poly and from Lafayette here in the Bay Area, went missing after tubing on the Sacramento River in Chico after Labor Day weekend. He has still not been found, and several members of our Giants family actually know the Olson family. So we wanted to put word out today. The Giants put a message up on the scoreboard. There's also a Facebook page dedicated to finding Brett. Go to Let's Bring Brett Home on Facebook. If you have any information, you can also call the Glenn County Sheriff's Department. Dwayne?
All right, thanks, Amy. Let's hope that has a happy ending.
Indeed.
0-1 to Victorino. Victorino foul down the left field line, 0-2. Victorino has walked twice in this game. Lincecum was 76 pitches. Slowly hit to Crawford. Crawford shovels it for one. Not in time as Victorino reaches on the fielder's choice.
Just too much speed from Victorino. There just wasn't enough ground ball there to get the deuce.
Gets the lead out, and that's what the Giants did.
I'll tell you one thing, I mean, it's not for lack of trying. I mean, Crawford, Scudero, I mean, they can be quick when it comes to getting the ball to second, getting that force, and then getting that throw off. That ball does not stay in the glove a whole long time.
Gonzalez has bounced out twice to Scudero. Victorino's about to take off, and there he goes, and a swing and a foul back.
Boy, he had a nice jump, too.
Gonzalez not waiting around.
Well, I mean, some of the big boys who hit home runs, they kind of consider yourself, if you're a base runner at first base, you're in scoring position.
You're on your own, pal.
I don't think he's going to wait around and take a good pitch that he thinks he can knock out of here.
Victorino with 32 steals. He's been caught 6 times. Victorino goes. Sanchez's throw, not in time. He had a shot.
Good pitch to throw off of. If you're going to miss down low. And the problem about going down the field on a one hop is a middle infielder from the catcher's, your glove's going to come up to catch the ball. And that's going to provide the window of opportunity. And that's all it took to get Victorino safe in the second.
Well, now Crawford's got to keep Victorino close at second. So all this caused by a leadoff walk. The 5th in the game for Lincecum. With a very dangerous hitter at the plate in Adrian Gonzalez. 1 ball and 1 strike. On the ground towards the hole. Crawford on the backhand. He slings it to Posey, and they got him.
That's a creative play. When you're taking ground balls to your backhand during batting practice, you're coming up high on a throw. You're not slinging. And this is an ad lib. Ball comes up to him, and he's so creative. And watch his lower body, and that's the foundation. There's no shuffle step. Just reach up, get balanced off the back leg, and sling over to first. Beautifully done.
So here's Kemp. Kemp is flied out. He's bounced out.
See those stories. For 59 games, 12 errors, last 62.
And he gets the call to even the count. Hanley Ramirez would hit if Kemp reaches here in the 5th. But right now, Lincecum going after Matt Kemp. Out of play, 1-2. Pitch number 84 coming up for Lincecum. Got him. Freezes Kemp on the inside corner with a fastball, and it remains 1-1.
18th through the 20th, and there are 2 Heritage Nights featured during the series. Irish Heritage Night 2 on Tuesday, the September 18th game. That will include an Irish Nitcap. Wednesday, a September 19th game is Polynesian Heritage Night. For tickets, go to sfgiants.com/special events.
Hector Sanchez hits a high foul down the right field line. He broke his bat, and it's no balls and 1 strike. Nancy B. Nancy is the organist at Dodger Stadium. Has been there for a very long time, and she is here visiting, and it's her first time at AT&T Park.
There's my golf partner, John Silverman, a fabulous hoon. Went to Lowell High School, then he went to Cal Poly. He was a football player there. It's the first time he's been to AT&T Park. John Mitchell also went to Cal Poly. He's the architect and builder of my home. Also a golf partner.
0-2.
So they are overamped.
Well represented tonight. Cal Poly. 0-2 to Sanchez. Beckett with 2 strikeouts. You got Posey and then Sanchez in the 3rd inning. And Sanchez got a piece, so he'll see another pitch. There's Crawford. It's number 50 for Beckett. And Sanchez lives to see another pitch.
The one thing about Beckett, I mean, he is steadily down around the knees all night long.
Lucille digging it. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Tried to elevate the fastball by design. Change sight lines.
That's the one for hitters it's hard to lay off of. The 2-2 out of play.
Oh yeah. Brought his glove, got a ball. Saved that Dodger fan's life. He brought his.
The 2-2 pitch to Sanchez. He got him. Second time in this game Sanchez has gone down. Here's Crawford.
Another guy from San Luis Obispo. San Luis Obispo well represented today. Now let's take a look at the play this young man made. Played him perfectly.
Here's Crawford, who takes high. One ball and no strikes. Crawford singled in the 3rd inning. He scored the only Giants run in the game. Very high. Sure, watch this gentleman, Mike, in the gray hair, sitting next to the Dodger fan. You think he's really excited about this?
No.
It's like, well, it's not that big a deal. We always thought foul balls were a big deal going into the stands. Not for this gentleman.
Toma, see you later. I know he's a neighbor. Certain things have to happen. It's therapeutic.
Crawford pops this one up. Could be playable for Kennedy or Ellis. And it's Kennedy who makes the catch. And Lincecum will hit with 2 outs. Well, this is going to come back a little bit.
Got to stay with it. Adam Kennedy kind of just being in the right place at the right time. The more bodies you can get under a pop-up this ballpark, better off you are. Because they are not always that predictable.
Lincecum takes inside. Sacrifice bunt in the 3rd. Taps this one to Ellis, and that'll end the inning. 6th inning coming up, a 1-1 ball game.
And you can see where the right foot is from Brandon Crawford. If you lead with that right foot, you get soft hands on the backhand. And that's your Coors Light Freeze Can, brought to you by Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Hanley Ramirez will lead things off. Ramirez, Ethier, Kennedy. Lincecum throws the first pitch of the 6th inning, and it's down low. That's pitch number 85 for Lincecum. Ramirez is bounced out and he's flied out. And Lincecum comes back with a strike to even the count. Only 5 hits in the game. The Dodgers, however, have had base runners in every inning because Lincecum has walked 5. No swing, 2 balls and 1 strike.
If you're on deck, chalking up.
Two and two.
He will expand the zone, especially when he's got count leverage. He gets a little greedy and 2-0, 1-0, 2-1, 3-1 swings.
You have to be careful up there, though.
Yeah, you do. Dangerous. He's got plenty of power. 24 bombs on the year. Now here we are in another payoff pitch here with nobody out leading off an inning.
There's a birthday wish.
We're working on it.
Popped just to our right. Had a choice to make. A brought, 2 sliders, or a foul ball. And he tried for the foul ball. And he did not lose the food.
He's getting food. Yeah, it's a rough crowd. Two-seam grip starts it off every time with a two-seam grip.
Down the right field line, and it is foul.
Well, you never really trust the right field line. I mean, I know there's not a lot of right-handers that go to right field with the long ball. In fact, since 2000, there's only been 34 home runs hit to the right side of this field by right-handed hitters. And most of those have been during the day when there's been no wind, but you still don't trust it. It's still 309 from home plate.
Well, Lincecum is going at him. It stays at 3-2. .92 pitches now. Ethier. And then Kennedy. Got him.
And he was not looking for the fastball. I'll say this about the Dodgers. They're guessing a lot tonight with 2 strikes. A fastball right through the strike zone. And Hanley Ramirez knew it. Have some pine meat. And he wins the battle. That's a huge out. Now you don't have a leadoff walk or a knock. You get to go after Ethier with nobody on base.
Ethier is lined out to Belt in left, and he's flied out to Pagan in center. Swing and a miss to even the count.
As you mentioned, he has been red hot the last 2 weeks. It's the guy you circle in that lineup before the game even starts.
Out of play.
He hung that one. It's one thing you get when you look at the scout report that you get. You're going to find out who's swinging the bat well, who's not. And the guys who are swinging the bat well, I mean, those are the guys you do not want them to beat you. They're not always going to be the 3, 4, 5 hitters either.
A chance for Lincecum to go out of the strike zone to Ethier 1-2. It's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him.
Split finger fastball on the payoff. And that's strikeout number 6. Sit up in the outside corner. And it just bottoms out, and he gets Ethier to chase. Watch the extension. He's always had great follow through. He knew it.
Here's Kennedy, a walk and a strikeout. The next pitch will be 100 for Tim Lincecum. Oh, 2.
Pretty steady with the pitches. He's still looking for his first 1, 2, 3 inning.
Hit to right field, and well, Pence looking up. It is gone. On an 0-2 pitch, Kennedy makes it a 2-1 ball game. His second home run of the year.
Yeah, Onage is Onage. He's had good numbers against Lincecum coming in, and look at the hang right out there ahead in the count 0-2. And Kennedy, who's got a little uppercut in his bat, takes full advantage of the mistake, and that one hurts.
So here's Ellis as Guillermo Mota gets up in the bullpen. Ellis has singled and walked. Beckett is on deck. And he comes back with a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike.
A little angry the first 2 pitches of this at bat. Had a little bit of an overthrow going. 0-2 home runs will do that to you.
Lincecum has been in this spot before with Ellis. And just like the 4th inning, Lincecum walks the 8th place hitter, and Dave Righetti's going to come out. And it may not hurt Lincecum this inning, but it does enable Ellis to lead things off in the 7th. And that is significant. Don't forget, Hyundai Sportsnet Central comes up tonight after Giants postgame live right here in Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. Beckett has bounced out and struck out.
Six walks tonight. That ties a career high for him.
Beckett sharply on the ground to Scudero, and that'll end the inning. Kennedy hits the home run in the 6th. Giants are coming up top of the order. Pagan will lead things off.
Go back to August 22nd in Los Angeles, and Justin Christian comes up with one of the best plays that we've seen all year long. And we've seen some unbelievable plays. And this is a play that put him on the disabled list, hurt his wrist, but that was a tremendous play, and that is our Home Depot doing more on defense. Home Depot, more saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot.
Reactivated today. Some good Giants fans here tonight. A sellout crowd, as you would expect against these Dodgers. It'll be Pagan, Scudero, Sandoval. Giants now trailed by a run. They did so earlier and tied it up. And Pagan tied it up with a 2-out base hit. Lays down a bunt. It is a good bunt, and Pagan beats it out.
What do you say we make that our forward right choice? Executed perfectly. Showed late. And really, despite a pretty nice play there by Kennedy, the speed of Angel Pagan, the difference in that play. And a leadoff knock, and that's our forward right choice.
Here's the speed Mike's talking about. And he had to have some speed because Kennedy did make a nice play.
3.9 speed.
Scudero with a base hit in the 3rd inning. With a line drive over Hanley Ramirez at short. And a belt tie strike. No balls in 1 strike.
Do you put the bunt on? Do you put the hit and run on? Do you straight steal? Lots of options here for Bochy. Down by a run. Do you want to give up an out to get your runner in scoring position? A lot of times, Bochy will just give a sign to Scudero, just get him over. How you do it, I don't care. Just get it done.
Sandoval on deck. Hit out into center field, and Kemp jogs in and puts it away. See the impact on trades that happened before the trading deadline and some after. Giants are 22-16 with Scudero, 21-13 with Pence, and even 500 with Hanley Ramirez, and a couple of games under 500 with Adrian Gonzalez. Here's Sandoval with Pagan at first base. 1 out. Pagan leaning. He goes. Sandoval takes it to throw down to second. Is not in time. Stolen base number 24.
Well, that's a must-go situation right there. Bochy not getting a productive out of Scudero, saying I have to make my leadoff hitter get into position, do it on your own. It's a straight steal, a must-go situation, and he steals it easily. 24th bag on the year for Angel Pagan, and this is a big one.
So Sandoval took it. It's 1 ball and no strikes. 1 ball and 1 strike as it's fouled at the plate.
They've gotten a piece of Alfonso Marquez, the plate umpire, or a piece of A.J. Ellis. Marquez taking the walk for no other reason, just to give somebody some time. Just off a plate that doesn't need it. Let's see who it hits. Yeah, right on the wrist. You got Ellis. Catchers and umpires, they kind of look out after each other.
They do. They'll probably tell you nobody else will. 1 ball and 1 strike. Down the left field line. This will be a long run for Victorino and for Kennedy. And it's uncatchable. It's 1-2. Except for that guy.
Way, making friends. It's not the first time he's had that hat on either. Gamer.
1-2 to Sandoval with a tying run at second base. 1 out.
Can't let him make you a statue. Beckett very slow out of that stretch, and he'll hold you a long time, especially a guy with a reputation for being antsy in the box, and Sandoval has that reputation. He wants to swing.
And swing he does as he bounced this one to Hanley Ramirez. And Sandoval is retired, and Pagan moves to third.
I mean, the whole thing is almost predictable as to what he does. And, you know, it's an effective way to get guys out. You know who the hitters are in the league that don't like to walk when there's runners in scoring position. They're RBI guys. You hold them out there in the box, you throw something out of the strike zone, you get them to swing at your pitch. Okay, take a look at the runner in scoring position leaders since mid-July, and David Murphy, Texas, Hosea, and Alan Craig are putting up some serious numbers.
Posey struck out in the 4th as he takes a pitch down low. 2-1 Dodgers here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Jeremy Affeld in the Giants bullpen.
He's nibbling.
Maybe Beckett is thinking about Pence instead of Posey.
And the way he's going after him, it doesn't look like he wants any part of him.
Here's Affeld. Three and 0.
They will turn him loose. Downfall, he'll challenge right over the strike zone. If he throws something over the plate, it'll be on a corner. Remember, he struck him out at 3 pitches his last at bat, 2 curveballs and a backdoor sinker. He may go backdoor on him, but he would absolutely care less if he walked him.
Reno. Three balls and 1 strike.
And there's the backdoor sinker, so he does indeed go to that location. Say to him, when he throws that pitch, if you miss off the plate away.
Ball 4.
3-1 changeup, and there's the walk.
So here's Pence. Pence has flied out twice. Pence has got now 13 at bat history against Beckett. Oh for 2 in this game. In a spot to make friends with about 42,000 fans. Pagan at third, Posey at first. One ball and no strikes.
He tried to throw it away. Nice play by A.J. Ellis. You know, one thing about Beckett, when he comes set, he takes so much time. He never comes quick. You know, he never quick pitches here. It's always a long hold.
Fouled out of play.
The 1-0 cutter. You see the play by A.J. Ellis having to come across his body. He's sitting up on the inside corner with that pitch.
Big gap between Gonzalez and Ellis. Curveball. And he fouls it back.
And he hung one. Beckett got away with a mistake right there. Hangs right up there below the letters. And that looks like a grapefruit coming in there, and he missed an opportunity.
One and two. On the ground, foul. So it remains 1 and 2 as Beckett is out in front of Hunter Pence. Pagan at third, Posey at first. Two and two.
Ooh, that was hard to lay off. Beckett not giving in. He still has an open base. Nibble, nibble, nibble.
To third, charging is Kennedy, and it gets by Kennedy. And this game is tied. Unbelievable. I suppose it'll look like a line drive in the box score.
Oh, it's going to look like it hit the wall on the line. They played it back. The 2-strike count the way you're supposed to, and then it stays down, and Kennedy can do nothing with it.
Well, it had some spin on it. Watch how this spins away from Kennedy.
So a huge break, and we got a brand new ball game. And an opportunity for Brandon Belt.
Dodgers with the big fly attack. The Giants with the ground attack. Belt is lined out and he's bounced out. Drives one to right. Ethier coming in, and he'll make the running catch, and that'll end the inning. Giants tie it up. We'll head to the 7th.
is brought to you by Jack in the Box. Get the All-American Jack Combo at Jack in the Box. It's a no-nonsense burger with fries and a drink for only $4.99 plus tax at participating stores.
Well, the showdown with the Dodgers this weekend, Friday and Saturday sold out. That's right, tomorrow sold out. Tickets are still available for Sunday's 5 o'clock game. Go to sfgiants.com right now. Giants-Dodgers, 5 o'clock on Sunday. Lincecum facing Mark Ellis. First pitch in tight, and that's pitch number 108 with Affelt, and now Santiago Casilla jogging down to the bullpen. So I'm sure that this is a short leash for Lincecum.
If he gets anybody on, he'll be out of this game. And that is how short the leash is. He will not be allowed to pitch out of the stretch again tonight.
Slowly hit to Sandoval, and Sandoval will let it go, and the Dodgers have an infield hit. So it works both ways. And that's the third time in a row Ellis has led off the inning by reaching. Victorino has walked twice, and he's reached on a fielder's choice.
So Bochy going to let him have another hitter.
And a strike to Victorino, who showed bunt. He didn't like it, and it's no balls in one strike.
See the defense. They're going to anticipate a bunt.
Oh, and 2.
Victorino's having some pretty big words here with Alfonso Marquez. I mean, it's a good pitch. It's not being called on anything but location.
And Victorino fouls it off.
I'm surprised.
I don't know about that one.
I am totally surprised they put that sign on again.
I don't believe the sign was on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Something you try to do it himself, and it's just not a play that I thought we were going to see again. So lots of surprises in this inning. Lincecum getting another hitter. A 2-strike bunt attempt from Victorino.
Here's Gonzalez. Gonzalez rolls it foul. Lincecum's had pretty good success with Gonzalez tonight. 3 ground balls, and that's what Bruce Bochy's hoping for right here. Back is Ellis. Ellis does not go, and Gonzalez takes very high.
89-mile-an-hour fastball. Clearly, I got to believe that Lincecum feels his best weapons now are the specialty pitches, and the split has really been a good pitch for him here. He may show the fastball. I think he wants to get him out with the split. I like that. Rick Honeycutt, the pitching coach, talking things over with Josh Beck on the Dodgers bench.
Fouled off of Sanchez. 2-2.
Ooh, that was a hanger. Watch the location. You think back to the 0-2 mistake to Adam Kennedy, who hit it out and gave the Dodgers their second run. A similar location. So now the decision is in Mattingly's ballpark. Is Mattingly going to start the runner? Ellis with one out, 3-2 count?
Absolutely. I think managers look for an excuse to start runners, and here's a perfectly good time to do that. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ellis goes. Ball 4. Lincecum walked at least one hitter in every inning. So it's going to be Santiago Casilla coming in. Casilla will come in with runners at first and second and 1 out. When it's time for a change, then Speedy oil change and tune-up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog extras. We'll be back.
Day in the Bay on NBC Bay Area. Get the latest news, weather, and real-time traffic starting at 4:30 a.m. on NBC Bay Area. It's all tied up 2 apiece. Dodgers threatening here in the 7th inning. It's time for a change. Think Speedy oil change and tune-up. Your oil change tune-up is smog expert Santiago Casilla, the new pitcher now for Bruce Bochy. 59th time he's come in. Casilla with a low to mid-90s fastball. He'll sink. He'll cut. He's got a curveball and a slider, and he's going to face Matt Kemp. So this is a pressure situation for Casilla. He's faced Kemp 5 times. Kemp 1 for 5 with a walk. He's struck out twice. The line for Lincecum. He is responsible for the runners at first and second, 6 and a third, 4 hits allowed, 7 walks. It's the most in his career.
Kemp is 0 for 3. Picked up an RBI and a ground ball in the 3rd. Look out. 1 ball and no strikes. Ellis and Gonzalez are your base runners. And now Casilla will spin around. One ball and no strikes. Dodgers have had a lot of base runners tonight. They've stranded 7. And the 1-1 to Kemp, and Kemp takes a strike. This is 94 at the knees.
A lot of Gumby shoulders from the Dodgers hitters tonight, not liking Marquez's strike zone. Kemp thought this was down in a 1-0 count.
And the 1-1 to Kemp, and Kemp to the swing and a miss. 1-2.
And that's a tight little slider right there. And at 88 miles per hour, that's not fair. You can see how tight the spin is. You can see the eye of the slider. Oh, that's beautiful.
A word now with Sanchez and Casilla. An infield hit to lead off the inning by Ellis. Victorino struck out trying to bunt. Gonzalez drew a walk. Lincecum out of the game. Casilla 1-2.
Good friends.
Casilla ready. And he'll spin around and chase Ellis back.
Casilla has slowed things down.
Breaks his bat, slowly hit to Crawford. Crawford's got to get rid of it. He does. Kemp is retired.
Boy, beautiful pitch. He just blew Kemp's bat up. Threw an explosive sinker right in on the hands. And I mean, you set this up with the pitch before, the slider he swung through. Let's watch the sequence. Backed him off, moved his feet. Now he gets the low strike here to even the count. And he goes away with the slider, and this sets up the inside part of the plate. He's got to dive out there, and they go right in and just blow him up. Beautifully pitched.
So Hanley Ramirez steps up. He's 0 for 3.
Watch the first pitch.
No balls and 1 strike.
And they stayed away from the fastball, dropped a big curveball in there. You have an open base. To see his mind, every pitch that he throws, he should want to go to a corner. After that, get it in strike, and an 0-1 count, he has no reason to get back in that strike zone. Ooh, that was a mistake. You saw the head from Hector Sanchez. Disappointed in the performance of that pitch and the location. Boy, you just don't want to make those type of location mistakes to guys who have power.
One and two.
And he's going to help you out. That's why you stay out of the strike zone. He does not want to walk with runners in scoring position. He goes down chasing that slider in the dirt. Now, he's seen the slider. You can throw that curveball and try and bounce it on home plate. It's a good pitch. You can go fastball out of the strike zone up, but if you're going to throw it up, make sure you get it up. Pressure here is on Hector Sanchez, the catcher.
One and two. Ellis at third. Gonzalez at second. Foul.
John Silverman, our ball dude. He's got to make that play.
I don't know. He bounced up pretty quick.
Hood.
Better than me, that's for sure.
I was bragging about you, Hood. Hey, he touched it. Looking like a ball dude should look. That a babe, Hood.
1 and 2 to Hanley Ramirez. Got him. 95. Strikes out Ramirez. It stays tied. Are hosting the 8th annual Fiesta Gigantes presented by Coors Light. The Giants take on the Dodgers at 1:05. The first 20,000 fans receive an Angel Pagan Gigantes t-shirt presented by Bug Zappers. SFGiants.com. And Sanchez leads off the 7th with a base hit. Well, the beauty of September is you could have a bunch of people now start running for people.
Just like that, here comes Gregor Blanco. So a leadoff single against Beckett.
So Sanchez replaced by the speedy Blanco, and Brandon Crawford's going to hit. It'll be interesting to see if Bruce Bochy uses the bunt here. I mean, the pitch count for Beckett is very good. 79.
Had a lot of outs that have been determined in 3 pitches or less. Throw over designed to see if Brandon Crawford was going to show bunt. Now Crawford may have been showing bunt after he knew the ball was going to first.
Sure.
Just to let Mattingly think that he was indeed going to bunt. I'm not 100% sure that Bochy is going to put the bunt on. It is a bunt situation.
Crawford not showing bunt. Remember, Pagan stole second base in the 6th inning. In the inning the Giants tied the game. And he stole it fairly easily. And Blanco may be faster than Pagan. Beckett freezes everybody. Cruz is now playing third. Blanco goes. Pitches outside to throw. Not in time.
Oh, boy. Talk about a great jump. He stole that easy.
And for Blanco, a great jump. And stolen base number 21. Now you can bunt the runner to third.
The only difference is the bunt should go down the third baseline now.
Aubrey Huff is on deck. Now we're starting to see some people move towards the Dodger bullpen. And the walk. All right, let's check in with Amy G. Amy?
All right, Dwayne and Mike, we've got a new Romo's relief ready for fans at csnbayarea.com, brought to them by GoPro cameras. Sergio and I today, we had a good talk. We talked about how amped he gets to face the Dodgers. We also talked about when he points to the sky. What exactly does that mean? Find out. Romo's relief, csnbayarea.com. Dwayne?
All right, Amy. Emmanuel Burris is up there for one specific reason, and that's to lay down a bunt.
This was the play on the swing and bunt off the bat of Hunter Pence, and Kennedy came out the field and signaled in, I'm done. He's got a groin problem.
So here's Burris. No balls and one strike.
Sacrifice bunt situation for Burris, and he did not look comfortable with it in the first effort.
Beckett, his only play. Nice job by Burris.
Indeed.
It's not easy to do coming off the bench.
So Bochy gets what he wants, a productive out. He moves the runners up. Keep in mind, Beckett's a sinker ball pitcher. If they allow him to pitch in this situation, he is going to nibble with Pagan, who already has a couple of hits off him tonight. They're not going to pitch to him. They're going to set the force up. And that's because of his ability to put the ball on the ground.
He's going to face an old teammate with the Red Sox.
Brandon League in the Dodgers bullpen.
So Scudero is going to hit. He's popped out, he's singled, and he's flied out. And Don Mattingly's coming out. And we'll see if this is a pep talk or a change.
Now, League has got big time sink and big time velocity. Dodgers going to need a ground ball, which is what they're going to talk about.
Pep talk. Pagan at third, or make that Blanco at third. Crawford at second. Pagan is at first base. And Scudero is at the plate.
A good speed of Pagan at first. His whole mission is if there's a ball on the ground, he's got to stop the double play. Looking for something up.
1 ball and no strikes.
Scudero in no hurry. And Beckett can be as slow and as deliberate as he wants. It is not going to bother Scudero. Not one bit.
Little flare to right. It's a hit. 1 run scores. Here comes Crawford. He's going to score. Down to second goes Scudero. And the Giants take the lead. And finally they get this crowd into it.
And once again, it's been Marco Scudero who has been amazing since putting on the Giants uniform. Little cutter in the outside corner stays up, and that's the mistake. You're looking for something up off the end of the bat, and he throws a grenade out there to right field. Good enough for 2 runs. I'll tell you what, Ethier almost comes up with a brilliant throw. He does short hop Ellis, and he can't get a grip. The accuracy was right there. Giants bench erupted.
When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change tune-up and smog experts. We'll be back. Background is they're walking Sandoval. And you don't see it very often. Teams walk anybody to get to Buster Posey. And this will load the bases. But it does set up the double play.
Now let's take a look at the numbers for Brandon League. And this is a combined total between Seattle and the Dodgers, 1-6 with a 3.62 ERA. 46 strike. I mean, he's got great stuff. I mean, he's got mid to high 90s sink. A slider to split. But he can get a ground ball, which is what Madison's playing for.
Buster Posey has bounced out, struck out. He's drawn a walk. He's 1 for 2 lifetime against League. And a strike on the outside corner.
That was nasty right there. 94 outside corner at the knees. I had some fuzz on it.
Your base runners: Pagan, Scudero, and Sandoval.
Think about Posey. He's got a good eye. He's going to make you work. Paco Rodriguez.
One and two.
3 pitches, 3 fastballs. Ahead to count 1-2.
Got him.
Good hard slider. I mean, he threw some nastiness at him. So a huge strikeout for the Dodgers as they dodge one big bullet. There's the split. I called it a slider. It was a split.
Well, Hunter Pence, a shot to pick up Buster Posey. And an infield hit to knock in a run in the 6th. League to Pence. Bouncing ball to Hanley Ramirez. This will end the inning. The big hit. The poke to right field off the bat of Marco Scudero. Giants lead 4-2. Toyota game summary brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. Giants have held the 3, 4, 5, and 6 hitters down today. Beckett threw the ball well. Scudero, 26 RBIs since being picked up from the Rockies. Lincecum got a no decision. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change tune-up and smog experts.
You see the numbers for Rafael. 54th time he's come in. 46 strikeouts against 20 walks and 52 2/3. Fastball, curveball split.
Ethier, or Kennedy, Ellis make that Cruz, not Kennedy. Kennedy out of the game. Belt is at first. Blanco in left. And Posey now is behind the dish. On the ground to Scudero. And that's a 4-3 putout. And here's Cruz batting for the first time. Mota down in the bullpen.
I think it felt good for Brandon Belt to get that first baseman glove on his hand.
I think he's pretty happy right where he's at.
See Randy Choate.
Cruz is one of the surprise players in the major leagues this year. Longtime minor leaguer, hitting 300 in the big leagues this year. 4 home runs, 30 RBIs.
And he's been hot. We haven't seen him take a bat at bat.
He is not. You're right, against the Giants. Bounces this one to Crawford. 2 outs. And here's A.J. Ellis. Ellis against Lincecum was on base 3 times, a single and a couple of walks. On to the strike zone, no balls and 1 strike.
Put the pressure on the hitter. Strike 1. Accomplishes that. Now you have 2 pitches. You can go to the corner. Just got to try and hit your pitch.
Drives it to right, and Ellis is aboard. So a 2-out single. And the hitter is going to be Juan Rivera, who's got good numbers against Affeldt. His numbers against Affeldt, he's 3 for 5 with a double.
Well, Bochy sent Posey out there to just kill time. As soon as plate umpire Alfonso Marquez started to walk out, Bochy's coming out to talk about his next move.
And it's going to be Romo. So Romo's coming in. It's 4-2 Giants. On NBC Bay Area News. For complete sports coverage of your favorite Bay Area teams, turn to NBC Bay Area News at 11. So here's Romo.
The pitcher now for Bruce Bochy will be Sergio Romo. 57th time he's come in, 51 strikeouts and 44 2/3. Fastball, he'll cut, sink, change up, and his bread and butter pitch, the slider. Joaquin Arias comes into third base.
Rivera taking all the way, takes a strike. Rivera's 1 for 3 in his career against Sergio Romo.
It's kind of a helpless feeling when you're a hitter and you know it's coming, and you still swing through it. You're jumping out there, you're leaning away, you're looking for that flat slider. You're doing everything you can to cheat to get it.
Not close. 1 and 2, and not meant to be close. One and 2 to Juan Rivera. Posey again setting up way off the plate. And this is lined into left field, a base hit. So Romo got one up, and Rivera got the barrel out. Maybe not up, but in.
A little bit too much strike zone on it. There you see. He really took some swing out. He was just trying to put it in play. Nice at bat. And at the very least, by these two singles here by the Dodgers, it's going to allow the big fellas to have one more at bat in this game.
Castellanos is going to pinch run. One ball and no strikes to Ellis. Boy, 2 quick outs. And then a single by A.J. Ellis and a pinch hit single by Juan Rivera. And just another interesting inning. There's a strike.
Time you see a slider go off and wind up bell high middle in, you really cringe. But it doesn't happen with Romo, simply because he doesn't have the normal spin on the slider. He's got a no dot slider. Marquez had to think about it. And that's the first fastball that Romo's throwing, and he gets a strike.
$41,666. On the ground, foul. Ellis spoiled a good pitch.
That's about as compact a swing as he's got right there. Just taking that swing, put it in play. fight off the fuzz, and this had some fuzz on it. This starts to break. I mean, it was way off the plate. Way off. Fish ain't biting. For Buster Posey, who's making the call here, he's thinking, do I throw another fastball?
Yeah. Got him. Ellis doesn't think so. Bottom of the 8th coming up.
Sports Group. 4-2 Giants. We are ahead in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Giants going to try and add on to that 2-run lead. And when it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change tune-up and smog experts. The new pitcher for Los Angeles will be Randy Choate. See what he has done 66 games with the Marlins and the Dodgers. He's having a good season. 36 strikeouts, 33 2/3. Choate hard on lefties with that sidearm delivery. If you got lefties, he's going to face them. He's got a sinking fastball and a sweeping breaking ball. Go get him.
Belt is 0 for 3. Blanco, Crawford.
And there's the frisbee. Ryder Belt's got the type of approach to beat sidearm and lefties because he does have a nice approach to left field. Key to this at bat, strong front shoulder. That's the one Choate wants you to go at right there.
So Belt out in front. And a base hit into center field. So Belt with a hit. He's now 1 for 4. And here's Blanco.
And it's a bunt situation. It's been a good old-fashioned baseball game for a lot of reasons. Small ball has loomed large in this game. And the customary throw to first base to see if he's going to tip his sign to bunt.
So Blanco did not tip his hand, but you have to figure the Dodgers are thinking that he is going to bunt. Shows late. They thought about it. And Ellis beats Blanco to the bag. Job well done.
Well, that has really been a great play for the Giants. It's been automatic. Every time they've had to get a bunt down, they've done it. And you have to do it. When you're not a home run hitting team, you've got to manufacture your runs. You have to have productive outs. There you see what Choate saw. He thought about going to second for a second.
Crawford is 1 for 2. He scored a couple of runs.
The third sacrifice bunt tonight for the Giants, and the other 2 sac bunts produced a run.
Yes, they did. Remember, Joaquin Arias came in on a double switch, so that means he's on deck. Well, if you see that as a strike, you're going to have to start diving if you're Brandon Crawford.
Well, it's definitely a pitcher strike. They set up in the outside corner. He catches it outside his knee, so you know that it probably didn't catch a whole lot of strike zone, if it caught any at all. And that's what Bochy is seeing from the Giants dugout. When he sees that mitt go outside the knee, he's a little bit upset.
So that's the one that starts out at your right hip. Now, if you're Crawford, you got to take a little swing out and put this ball in play. Two and two.
Joaquin Arias waiting patiently on deck. Tim Lincecum now a spectator. Had no decision in this game.
Crawford pulls this one on the ground to Gonzalez. Moving to third is Belt. And here's Arias.
And here comes Mattingly.
So Jamie Wright is going to be coming into the ball game. A 4-2 lead for the Giants. Wright coming in to face Arias. Rockies. Monday, pregame live will be in Denver. Pregame live will start at 5. We'll tip it off right around 5:30 right here in the Bay Area, right here on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. It'll be Ryan Vogelsong against Alex White. So Jamie Wright to face Joaquin Arias, who's batting for the first time in this game, hitting at .277.
Jamie Wright's had a solid season for the Dodgers.
And Joaquin Arias, first pitch swinging, fouls it out of play.
You're going to see a lot of movement off the fastball of Jamie Wright. It's a low 90s sinker. Sinker, slider, curveball, go get him. But really has done a nice job in all the capacities that you'd love to have a guy coming out of the bullpen. He's pitched long, he's pitched short, he's set up, situational, done it all.
Arias, ground ball up the middle, and it's going to be an infield hit. Coming in to score is Bell.
That is a huge run. And Bruce Bochy's ground attack is going full force tonight, folks.
Hey, we've seen it before.
And Arias stays hot. Think back what he's done this last month. How many big hits he's come up with. You can add this to the collection. Once it got past Hanley Ramirez, Mark Ellis had none chance.
So here's Pagan. Pagan's had a nice game. He's knocked in a run with a 2-out hit. He led off the 6th inning with a bunt single and eventually scored. And he takes a strike.
It's a curveball from Jamie Wright. He'll steal strikes at that pitch. Got to pay attention to Wright. He has an excellent move. Best moves I've ever seen. To come from a guy 6'6" really says something about how athletic he is.
And a right-hander. I mean, you just kind of assume only the great moves are from left-handers.
That guy was feeling it.
He was into it, baby. Very high. Yep. This guy's got a little style thing going, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's a good looking suit right there. I want to get that, I want to get that, I want to get that.
Steve Martin.
Yeah, he can pull it off.
And right there at the knees, it's now 1-2 to Pagan. Javi Lopez headed down to the pen. Pagan flips one to left. He's got a hit. And Scudero is going to have another shot here in the 8th inning. He's 2 for 4 with the biggest hit of the game for the Giants.
Well, indeed it was. It's a 2-2 tie. He steps up, bases loaded, and does this. Throws it off the end of the bat to right field, and it would score 2 and give the Giants a lead for the first time tonight.
He's got Arias at second. He's got Pagan at first. And he takes low. Scudero 2 for 17 against Jamie Wright.
Well, the good news is he knows him.
And that got Ellis pretty good. Well, the mask did it was supposed to do. Come off.
Yeah. popped his jaw, though. He felt it. You're right. That's exactly what it's designed to do.
So it's 1-1 to Scudero. On the ground, it'll be Gonzalez to right, and that'll end the inning. Giants pick up a run. We will head to the ninth. 5-2 Giants.
PM or right after Giants postgame live. You'll see it right here in Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. Scott Reese, Dave Ben's going to take you all the way. Jamie Sire is going to give you a report about this one post-game, and you'll get Harbaugh's thoughts on the Packers and Nelly's Hall of Fame speech. All that and more tonight. Sportsnet Central right after the game.
Giants with a 5-2 lead. It's Victorino to lead things off here in the ninth. Victorino is 0 for 2 in the game. Here he takes one high. Lifetime against Sergio Romo. Victorino is 0 for 3. In at third is Arias.
Down 3 runs. Victorino's taking a strike, I believe.
You'd think so.
No reason to just nibble.
There's your strike.
And he might take 2.
Arias gives ground. 1 out. And here's Gonzalez. Gonzalez has been on base 1 time tonight, and that was by way of the walk in the 7th. His combined numbers with the Dodgers and Red Sox.
Y'all stop singing. Stay in school, okay?
No balls and 1 strike.
All two-seam fastballs, all to the outside corner. See Matt Kemp getting ready.
Oh, and 1 to Gonzalez. On the ground to Belt. 2 down in the 9th. And the hitter will be Kemp. Kemp is 0 for 4 with an RBI. He's 4 for 17 against Romo. Kemp will act like a leadoff hitter here with 2 outs. The Dodgers need base runners. And he looks at a strike. The 3-run lead allows Romo to throw the fastball more.
You're right. I mean, they're down 3. They're taking a strike. He's taking that strike with the fastball.
On the ground to Crawford. Crawford to Belt. Game 1 of this 3-game series goes to the Giants. Tim Lincecum gets a no decision. The bullpen perfect and some clutch hitting, and the Giants walk away with a win.
Well, the ground attack was at full force tonight, and what really was the difference in the game was they made good use of their outs. They got some timely hits, they got some timely pitching, and they got great defense, and that's a great formula for success.
Giants are now 5.5 games up in the West. Final score, Giants 5, Dodgers 2. Esurance, Giants postgame live with interviews in the Rapids coming up. But first, let's go to the Sportsnet Central studio for an update. Thanks for watching Giants baseball on Comcast Sportsnet, and it's all part of the NBC Sports Group.